Andrew.
There we go. She's ready for welding. My crikey, that was a difficult job. I so regret not buying the inner guard. To make that panel there, it's taken me half a day. And it wasn't worth it. 130 bucks. I could have had a new inner guard and it would have been half the trouble. I'm certainly going to do that on that side. There's no way I'm doing this again. That's just boring. So here's Josh. I'm going to get him to weld because he's got better eyesight than me. And yeah, and then it'll be one all sealed, and we'll put seam seal on it after that. So, but geez, that was a difficult bit of panel work to do. Anyway, cheerio, weld away. It's now welded everywhere. I'm holding my torch. Everywhere 100%. It's been a mongrel of a job. And there as well, all through up in there. And that's too much. I'll have to get cut back, as you can see up there. I'll do that later. So I'm ready to put the side panel on, which I think I'm going to call it today and come back tomorrow. So yeah, that's a good job, wasn't it, Josh? Thanks for welding that. It's good. Okay, this is my back panel for the car, rear quarter, whatever it is. And the problem with this is I did this at a right angle, and that's not the way they come. So at the moment I've got my dolly in the vise, and I'm going to try and beat it around so it's just a gentle curve, and see how that pans out. And if it is, then we're going to go weld it into the car. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, the rear quarter panel. It's I'll go down like that. I've got that curve in it now, and slowly but surely it's coming in it. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it will. Needs a lot of beating and shaping just yet, because I had to change its shape. Next time I'll do better. So at the end of the day, I wish I had an English wheel, because that sort of could have made it that curve much easier to do. But I think that's going to be good, and I'm not terribly unhappy with that. So now that that panel's in properly, and that's I'm doing black wherever I'm 100% pennies. That'll get prepared, and that's when panel beating starts, the actual straightening the car out, making it perfect. Meanwhile, I'm pretty happy with this, I must admit. I'm a bit chuffed. I'm so keen to get it done, and as you do, just prepared this lower quarter panel for fitting, and it goes on there, and I'm about to I've got to cut it in, but to fit it I'll time lapse it. You can watch. Cheerio. Okay, here we are. Here's the piece that was on the inside, which as you cut it along and make it all flush, this piece peels off on the inside. Gotta make sure it doesn't get tacked accidentally, which I didn't, so it was a bit of a wiggle to get it out. Anyway, so that's the general thing. Just a word of advice to anybody doing these, if you can avoid cutting out this section, because that's a nice, it curves in and goes nice like that, so that's a good thing. And, and it's all perfectly flush. Once we weld and ground that back, it'll look like there was never even a panel fitted. So, okay. Okay, just a quick film on the inside. So I can put the torch on. It's better. And that's the inside look. And I'm not going to grind them back because I'm too lazy and it's bloody hard to get in there. And it goes along there. Let's grind it. I'm about to give it a coat of paint, so I thought it's harder to tell with paint on it. I'm just grinding back the last of the welds there. And she's honky-dory, so that's a nice looking inner guard section. Right there, we've got to make a little triangle piece. So it'll go across there, along there and through there. Well, onto this one, which is not welded in yet. That's got to be welded in next. And that's the panel there. And it's pretty good on a grand scheme of things. It's not 100%, so thank God for bog. Just the last finish off bit of the back panel. I'll just show you in here. You can see where the welding seam went. I'm just going to give it a bit of a grind back with that, and just so that because it's a little bit ripply, and I thought if I grind that out nice and smooth, I can easily just give it a bit of a tap with the dolly and thing, and just bring it up a bit to speed, because it's just not quite as good as I'd like, and that'll be a fix for that. Okay.
G'day. So I'm currently in the middle of putting a video together, and Andrew doesn't like to do summaries, so he's showed you all this time lapse without a finished thing. So I'm gonna go get up him now and get him to film something for you guys. 1 second. Andrew. Oh. It's to frighten you.
Never sneak up on a guy.
Hey, great footage, but you never filmed a summary of this.
I did. My camera's playing up.
No.
It must be. Yeah.
Can you just say it's done and
it's done? This is the side panel, and it's not done because it's got a thing there, a line there we need to beat out, beat round, so to make it perfect. But there's plenty of footage of it done. It's fine. I'm very happy with it. And
okay.
Actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid.
And sneak
nice
peek for what's happening.
One piece. I tell you what I did do is I've ordered a new wheel tub for the passenger side over there, and because I just can't face repairing that one, so I'll do both of them, inner and outer wheel tub. So that'll speed things up on the other side.
And what's next? It's a sneak peek?
Well, they're ordered, so I don't know when they're going to come. So the next is this little bit of rust here, this, and then after that we'll just be dicking around doing stuff until the parts come. Maybe we can work on that back section there, do the inner rust.
Right.
And I was going to say with this, we're time-lapsing it, but don't anybody let you be frightened of this. This isn't so bad, this section. And once it's done, it'll be really perfect. Quite fun to have it done nicely. And comes up quite good. And nothing that a whole bunch of bog can't fix. That's how it goes.
All right.
If in doubt,
Signing
bog.
out. You talk too much. Bye.
All right.